Alright, boys and girls, welcome back to the Mike Kilo Rumble and Odysee channel. We have a Springfield Hellion here, something that made a lot of noise and basically nobody listened when it launched because the Bullpup fad kind of died in 2016. You got the Tavor, the AUG, the M95, Desert Tech tried to make a semi-auto 308 Bullpup. That was cool. There's some bolt-action Bullpups, like even from Barrett. But they're just clunky, the controls are clunky, the guns shoot weird, the center of gravity is odd. The fact that they're heavier than an AR-15 doesn't make any sense to me. So I think the Bullpup thing's died unless you're 60 years old and think the Israeli Defense Force is still cool for some reason. So yeah, this is just more Croatian surplus from Springfield. You can see I'm not really excited about it. We'll do an in-depth review. We'll try and do some iron sight work at 25 and then 20 power scope, and we'll see how mid of angle accurate it is. The only 223 I have is the stuff I shoot in 3-gun, and I've gotten confirmed hits with red dots up to 600 yards. So this Eggman's like the cheapest factory load you can buy. It's actually pretty good. So we'll give that a try today with this less than ideal Magpul magazine. All right, let's see what this gun's all about. This one's actually fairly light. Magazine releases a grip and rip. That makes no sense to me. I want a button for it to drop loose. At least the Tavors have that. Clearly this doesn't. I don't think this is much lighter than the AR-15, if at all. I can't get my face down on the iron sights. Go figure. It's like I just shot a gun that was like this. So Springfield and Wisdom can't even make iron sights that don't suck. If you look at my cheek compared to where the sights are, my eyes are basically looking right over the gun. I have to roll my face over to get my sights on target. So needless to say, this gun sucks a lot already. Not impressed. Safety selector. Oh, that's odd. It's amphibious, so it's on both sides of the gun. Charging handle's amphibious like a G36. Oh, that got stuck. Alright. Trigger. It's a 2-stage variety. There's a ton of walk, and then about a 1/4 inch of squish, 1/2 inch of squish, and then a brake. Reset is about 1 mile long. Yep. And I'm not excited to shoot this gun at all. It's a squishy Bullpup. Okay, so I'm gonna load a full magazine, chamber it, put another round in the magazine, see if we have a failure from barneying up. I don't know where that comes from, but in USPSA, when you jam a mag in your gun, charge it, drop the mag, put a fresh mag in it, they call it barneying for some reason. And that's what we're going to be doing, because what we're testing is to see if the excess mag pressure from the magazine makes the gun muffle. I don't know whose face is tiny enough to fit this, but it must be like the same face that every other gun manufacturer's been designing for, because I'm a man and I have cheekbones. My cheekbones don't fit with any of these stupid guns. These rounds seem so tiny compared to the 308 I've been shooting. There's 30. 31 rounds in a Magpul apparently. Alright, loading this turd. Oh look, excess bolt pressure with a Magpul magazine. Can we lock this open? Is there a bolt release? Is it an adjustable stock? Oh, look how adorable that is. You get a whole 1.5 inches of adjustment. That's cute. Okay, it doesn't look like there's a bolt release of any sort. Unless I'm missing it. Looks like you can change the ejection side, which apparently is cool. How does the bolt hold open? The only way the bolt holds open is if you jam your finger in there like an SKS from 70 years ago. Modern. Even the Tavor has a bolt release. How does this not have a bolt release? Why are boomers paying premium for Croatian military surplus? That's all the Springfield Armory XD series is. If you didn't know, it's just Croatian surplus. So, all right, G36 Croatian style. Roll my head over so I can get the iron sights on. The iron sights are very HK-esque. And we'll see where they're zeroed at. So I doubt they're zeroed. Wow, that gun recoils like hell. This gun sucks. Okay. Stupid safety. I love this gun. It's the best. Where are the sights at? Just hitting a little bit low. How was the group size? Not great. All right, let's send out to 100. See how bad the irons are at 100. All right, so there's a target, and you guys are probably yelling at me like, "Hey, stupid, you didn't top off the magazine." So I just put 6 rounds in here to try and cause a malfunction, and I doubt it'll seat. Okay, seated. Great. And roll my face over the stock because I can't see diddly. Can you guys see? Yeah, you can kind of see. All right. So bad these sights are off. And I gotta break my grip to reach the safety. I have giant thumbs, so I imagine most of you guys will be reaching to break that. This gun shoots terribly for a 5.56. Feels like I'm shooting a 7.62. I can't see this front sight at all. Like hell. And we've got 3 shots just high of the bullseye, it looks like. I don't know where the rest of them went, but we'll bring it in. But there you go, so you know where some of them went. We'll bring it in and see what the hell happened. Alright, how did we do here? Not great. Yanked one way off the left here. Yeah, that's a G3 size group right there. That's pretty bad. Looks like I stacked 2 on top of each other for the 25 yard. But yeah, these sights are terrible. There's no doubt about that. And the trigger is even worse. So I'm going to go ahead and tape those up, put the telescopic sight on, and we'll see what this thing can do with magnification. Alright, so there are our current hits. I didn't tape them up because I was too lazy. And here's the Hubble telescope that barely fits on this rail. Definitely need higher rings, but this is for my G3, not for a Hellion. So I'd be surprised if I could see the hits because they're 22 caliber hits at 100 yards, but let's see what I can see right now. This is actually the right ring size, and I can actually kind of see the hits. But you can't put more than a 50 millimeter objective lens on this thing because it just runs right in the rail, which, you know, Springfield. This needs to be lower or taken off completely. So clearly a lot of testing went into this gun. I hate this safety. Okay, well, let's complain some more and shoot the gun. Holy trigger that one. This trigger is terrible. I'm gonna have to bring it in because the scope's way off. Dang it. So the fact that I had to move the scope rings around because the rail didn't line up is going to say either PTR doesn't have right 1913 rail or this doesn't, because that's our only hit. So I am going to tape them up now and shoot this at 25 because this is way the freak off. Well, this gun sucks in every imaginable way. Can't say I'd recommend it. Oh yeah, shoot at 25 yards. Let's go. I'm not gonna waste any more ammo on this gun. I have to. Where are we hitting? Yep, still super low and left, obviously, because that's where we're at 100. So I gotta remember these clicks so I can get it back on for the PTR. We got some more accuracy assessments to do. $30 up and 15 right. Let's see if that works. That's a terrible move on 5. 3 more shots here. Wow. That didn't go up at all. What in the heck? I threw a shot like way left. Now we're at 60 up and 30 right. So apparently the right to left on this scope doesn't work. Click 90 right now. 70 up. There's some foodboard going on here, boys and girls. Okay, I guess we're just going to be shooting right of center this whole time. That's cool. Great. So, as many of you already know, I'm an idiot. I forgot that when I changed this little viewfinder around for the Sony camera, it mirrors everything, which I hate. It's a terrible feature. But I just spent the last 10 minutes trying to sight this in at 25 yards going the opposite windage and wondering why it was going opposite. So I'm going to cut all of that out just so that you don't have to suffer. So there's 2 targets, or 2 little hits here on the left of the target that I just kind of left alone. Hopefully we'll be somewhere near the center. I don't know. But yeah, let's get this over with, because this whole experience has not been a joyous one. Are we somewhere near the paper? Okay, this gun's just clearly cursed. Oh, is that it? The left hand side. Is that it? No, that's not it. Where are these hits going? I'm really sick and tired of sending this paper out to 100 yards. So there's a hit here and a hit here from before. I don't see anything else. I'm just going to conclude that this gun is possessed and it's dog shit. The end. Bye.